Well, we now turn to the business of horse racing. April is the month the thoroughbred industry prepares for the illustrious Triple Crown races. For more, I'm joined by Jeffrey Russell, Director of Sales for Keeneland in Lexington, Kentucky. Thank you very much for joining us, Jeffrey.
Good morning, Sandra. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. So the big business of horse racing, this is big business. I was looking back at some of your numbers, and this is the day that your April 2-year-olds go on sale today. You did over $11 million in sales last year, although sales were down double digits. Is the mood a little bit more upbeat this year?
Yeah, there's a little more confidence, I would say, this year going in. I think in 2009, everybody was still feeling the effects of the crash of 2008. But now people have got a little more comfortable and be able to evaluate their horses. So I think there's a little more stability out there.
Who do you expect to see there today? Who are some of the big players coming in? I know they're coming in from around the world.
We'll have a great cross-section of both American, Japanese, European buyers here. Last year's sale topper and also last year's champion 2-year-old came out of this sale looking at Lucky, who was bought by Bob Baffert, so we hope he'll be here today too.
Give us an idea of how much these horses go for. What's the going rate?
Well, last year's average price was about $175,000, so it'll vary from about $25,000. Last year's sale topper was $1.9 million, so it varies. But the median value is around $120,000. And
if I am a purchaser and I get a Triple Crown champion, how much does one get if you win? If the horse wins?
Well, at the moment, looking at Lucky, he's earned over $1 million in less than a year since he was bought. So if he goes on and wins the Kentucky Derby, his stock will go up dramatically, and his stud value goes up dramatically too. So he'll be retired to stud at a syndicated at a large price.
So when do the auctions begin, and what's the auction process like for these horses over there?
Well, the 2-year-old and training sales are a little bit different than any other our sales, as we have a preview day, which we had last Thursday, where the horses actually performed on the racetracks at speed, so the buyers could evaluate them. Today, since then, they've been looked at in the barn, and veterinary work has been done. And then this afternoon at about 4 o'clock, we'll start the auction process and sell the 181 that are cataloged for today.
And you know, Jeffrey, I'm seeing here that 181 horses initially entered for the auction today, but as of yesterday afternoon, 53 horses had been withdrawn from the auction. Why is that?
Well, there's different reasons for that. This sale is later in the year, and you have minor injuries. These horses have to be on the top of their game. This is these consigners' Kentucky Derby. There's no mistake. The horses have to perform well and go through all these physical evaluations. And as one buyer says, they have to tick all the boxes. If they don't feel comfortable that they tick all the boxes, the horses are withdrawn.
Last year's sale included champion Looking at Lucky. When buyers come in to look at these horses, what are they looking for?
They're looking for the athlete, the complete package. A horse that has some pedigree, some horse that has the conformation that is desirable, and also a horse that has speed. Looking at Lucky last year in our Breeze show, Breeze 10 flat, which is a very fast time. And he's then demonstrated on the racetrack since that ability, and is one of the favorites for next month's Kentucky Derby.
Overall, Jeffrey, would you say that confidence has improved?
It has improved. I wouldn't say that they're giddy yet, but it has improved. I think the fear factor of 2008/2009 has abated a little bit, and we're still, though, resetting this market. So it'll take some time.
And the sale begins at 4 o'clock today.
4 o'clock this afternoon.
And what's your best bet at where prices will be this year, say, versus last year for these horses?
Well, what we're looking for is to have a consistency through the whole market, not try to get away from polarization. The last sale in Ocala was a very consistent sale, had a great depth, and we hope that will continue on.
All right, Jeffrey Russell, thank you so much for joining us, Director of Sales at Keeneland. Good luck with the auction today.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for joining us. All right, we have